Welcome back to part 2 of the top 5 performance vehicles that I would avoid as a beginner. What's up guys, my name is Dom and this is the DR channel. If you find yourself at a party talking about cars for 2 hours, this is the channel for you. Please subscribe and like. So let's get to it. I did the top 3 out of 5 yesterday. I'll put the link in the description. But today we're gonna finish the last 2, but there are some honorable mentions. That is the Lancer, not the Evo, not the Rally Art, the freaking Lancer. Guys, stop modifying it. It's just a commuter car. Please, I get it. It's not a sports car. Next is the Tuscany, the Hyundai. Again, it looks like a sporty car. It looks cool. I've seen them twin charged. I'm not mad at it. I just don't do it. Number 2 on the list is the Chevy Cobalt SS, the supercharged one, not the turbo.
Introducing the new commotion in the Chevy family, the Cobalt Coupe, Sedan, and SS Supercharged.
This little American rocket ship had a 2.0 liter LSJ Ecotech motor. That means it was pushing 205 horsepower and 200 pounds of torque. It was cool because it was a $21,000 vehicle that did 0 to 60 in 6.1 seconds, had an optional limited slip differential and a Recaro edition. It came with awesome aftermarket bumpers and a wing. It was cool. It looked totally different than the original Cobalt. Let's talk about some of the pros before I get into the cons. The pros are that it came boosted, so that was cool. It could take about 300 horsepower with stock internals, which was also awesome. Reliable. But let's talk about the cons. Guys, even though a supercharged was pushing 200 horsepower, it wasn't really that fast. So it wasn't the best in quality. The interior, unless you had that Recaro edition, wasn't really all that nice. And they cut corners. This was literally about the time that the government was bailing out Chevy. So you'll see a lot of corners cut. It has not the best transmission either. That 5-speed, it was the only option, wasn't all that great. So that's just my 2 cents. Guys, this is just my opinion. I personally like the turbocharged version a lot more and it had a lot more power. The supercharged one, I think, just had an identity crisis. It really didn't know what it was. It was like, am I a Ricer? Am I American? I just think it was kind of like the SRT4, really cheap performance. So I would kind of avoid it if you're a beginner. Okay, number 1. Unfortunately, it did take me some time to think about it. There were so many contenders, but I had to go with the PT Cruiser GT.
School lines cut to new school thinking, style hooking up with function. Chrysler, PT Cruiser.
No, I know. It had that 2.4 liter that was inside the SRT4. That means that it was pushing about 215 to 230 horsepower and 245 pounds of torque. That just depended on the transmission that you had, whether it was the automatic or the 5-speed. Some of the pros are, it sounds freaking great, man. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm such a fan of the way that 2.4 liter sounds. The thing was, if you really didn't know what it was and you thought it was just a PT Cruiser, it was kind of a sleeper. There are so many catch 2020s. It had problems, guys. Quality control issues, transmission failure, faulty error codes. There was just avoid it, guys, if you can, please. Oh, I know, this is just my opinion. It's not written in stone. This doesn't mean go buy them. I mean, if you're an enthusiast and you love these cars and you're part of that cult following, I'm not against them. I'm just saying, as a beginner, in my personal opinion, I would avoid these. Okay, they do have a lot of potential and they are great, just not as a beginner, guys. I just wouldn't, and I would avoid it. All the headaches. There's so many other vehicles out there for a really good price and you can make performance vehicles out of them. Let me just tell you from my experience, if it's too good to be true, it is. Anyways, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps out if you do like, and it also helps if you comment as well. So thanks so much for your time.